Randall Hughes with God Glorified, and we are continuing our series on understanding the God of the Bible, Part 3, and we're looking at foundation number 3, which is that God is eternal. Deuteronomy 33 verses 26 and 27 are some beautiful verses relating to this, beautiful verses. There's none like unto the God of Jeshurun, which means the upright. It's a term for Israel at times, who rideth upon the heaven in thy help, and in his excellency on the sky or clouds. The eternal God is thy refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms. And he shall thrust out the enemy from before thee, and shall say, destroy them. And so some beautiful verses there about the eternality of God, that he is eternal. There's other verses in Scripture that we could point to that share that same thought, but I believe that is enough said, that there's no beginning, no ending to this God. And point number 4, foundation number 4, is that God is omnipresent. That means he's everywhere. And I've got a separate video I'm going to be making on that to hopefully give you a better understanding. He fills all expanse of space and time. So when we talk about the observable universe, we talk about the Milky Way, we talk to the galaxies, space, he's everywhere. And so it's beyond our comprehension to fully grasp that. So then you say that Jesus was God manifest in the flesh. I was standing on the banks of the shore of the Gulf of America, and I had a bottle had Gatorade in it. I had emptied it out, and I filled it with water, and I held that, some 16 ounces or so of the Gulf of America, which ties into the oceans of the world and of all the water. And so that it's like, that's how Jesus Christ was. All the Spirit that filled all expanse. And there's not going to be a great example, but it's just a small example of how awesome the omnipresence of God's Spirit that fills all expanse of space and time, has no limitation. He is there eternally. And then number 5 is that God is omniscient. He is all-knowing. The 139th Psalm is one of the primary passages I like to go to speak of this. And it says, O Lord, thou hast searched me and known me. Thou knowest my downsettings and my uprisings. Thou understandest my thoughts afar off. Thou compasseth my path and my lying down, and art acquainted with all my ways. For there is not a word in my tongue, but lo, O Lord, thou knowest it altogether. And so it speaks of God's knowledge, and there's other verses that point to that as well. And it's just amazing to stop and consider the things that God knows. He knows the end from the beginning. He knows the number of hairs on your head. And so when we talk about the omniscience of God, his all-knowingness, it's amazing. And so some of the foundational truths to consider, that he is eternal, he's omnipresent, and he's omniscient. God bless you.